Very good morning to Mr. Hu and fellow classmate. Today, my group will be presenting about the ITLG E-Learning project. My group mates consists of me, Wei Ping, Wei Han, Brandon, Terrence, and Joel. So first of all, I'll talk about the Computer Misuse Act. So the Computer Misuse Act was enacted in 1993, and what it does is it regulates unauthorized use of computer to access or modify data. Use of computer to perform functions for securing access to any program without authorizations is considered as a criminal offence. On 14 January 2013, the Singapore Parliament renamed CMA, which is Computer Misuse Act, to CMCA, which is Computer Misuse and Cyber Security Act. So basically, what is this CMCA is that how it does is the Minister of Home Affairs, right? They issue certificate to authorize any person or organization. So this person can take measures or comply with these requirements, and it is necessary to prevent and detect threat to computer service. So in this slide, you can see basically what these people or organization can do. So firstly, what these people can do, right, is that they can take measures such as like to assess computer suspected in connection with an offense. Second is to direct another person to disclose information and identify the counter cyber threats. Thirdly, they can provide minister and other authorized public to any information that is obtained from computer to identify and counter these threats. And last but not least, they can report cyber security breaches to minister or authorized public. So next I'll talk about the expanded scope of services. So this scope of services have been expanded to communications, banking and finance, aviation, and public services such as police, civil defense, and health services. As the CMCA now cover all these services, the minister is empowered to issue directions to telecommunication service providers, banks, and other financial institutions. This is to disclose how their computer networks are designed, release reports of any breaches, and to take necessary measures to detect and counter attack on their computer and online payment systems. So now I'll talk about some of the introduced safeguards for the protection of information. Restrictions of the use and disclose of information obtained under the minister's certificate is limited to prevent, detect, counter a cyber threat, notify the law enforcement authority of the commission of an offence under the CMCA or any other written law. And lastly, comply with a requirement of a court, CMCA or any other written law. And so for the final part of our project, I would like to talk about some of the learning points that me and my group mates have learned through this research. Firstly, we have learned that it is not safe to buy our stuff through e-commerce as there is an increase in cybercrime worldwide. However, with the revised CMCA, it will help to combat these cybercrimes, which make us feel more secure when having online transactions. And what my group believes is that revising and improving of existing law is important to constantly fight threats of cybersecurity. And one of the most important example is this CMCA. So this is our reference list. These are the references we use to do this project. And last but not least, I would like to thank everyone for their kind attention.